The first thing I'd like you to do is to imagine that you are a 6-year-old child. Not you as a 6-year-old, like a sitcom 6-year-old. You're fun, you're creative, you're excited, you're full of energy. And on the count of 3, become that 6-year-old. 1, 2, 3, show us what a 6-year-old looks like with your eyes closed. Go ahead and keep your eyes closed, but be a 6-year-old girl, a 6-year-old boy. And you are excited because the county fair is here. And you're going to get to go to the county fair. But you know what the county fair did this year for you guys? They also brought in a circus. You've never had exotic animals before. You've had rabbits and goats and horses. But they're going to bring in giraffes and elephants. And this circus is coming all the way from Chicago. It came by steam engine train. And it came in last night. They started to set up all the tents. And now today they're coming through town. And you're along the main street of town. 1, 2, 3. Imagine those first animals coming down the streets and they're pulling carriages. And the first 2 animals are elephants. Look at those big gray elephants with that big long trunk and that little skinny tail behind and how their feet just go boom, boom, boom as they walk. And all of a sudden you see the elephant on your side of the street look at you, and all of a sudden the elephant's trunk goes up and the elephant says, and that's the elephant waving and saying hi to you. Can you wave to the elephant and say hi back in elephant? Go ahead and wave to the elephant, kids. Go ahead and wave to the elephant. It can't just be theater of the mind. You have to pantomime too. And now make that elephant noise back if you can. Go ahead and make that elephant noise. Yeah. What does an elephant sound like? Yeah. But just like that, and then raise this hand while you do it. Go ahead. Oh dear. The good news is it's not my microphone. What does an elephant sound like? Yeah, and the elephant, it's like he's grinning at you, and he raises that trunk as high as he can raise it, and here it comes again. And he keeps walking along. And behind those elephants is a carriage. And in that carriage are 2 tigers. They are orange with black stripes. And one of the tigers looks out at you and he goes, roar. And it pats at the iron bars between you and him. Can you roar back and wave to the tiger? Can you roar back? Go ahead and roar that. Do it again. So far, this is the quietest group. I want to hear a lion roar from you guys. 1, 2, 3. I don't know. I'm kind of happy that there's a set of iron bars between you. But hey, guess what? Behind them comes 2 giraffes. And their legs just stride forward. Their legs move further than you are tall. They move further than your daddy is tall. And they just walk along gracefully, stride for stride. And they don't make any sound at all. And I bet a bunch of you are really happy about that. But in the carriage behind them, are 2 seals, and they're playing with the ball. Watch them bounce that ball back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And the one seal balances and then turns to you. And he bounces the ball back to the other person. He starts flapping his flippers together and says, go ahead and flap your flippers back together. All of you can do that this time. Flap your flippers together and bark back to the seal. Bark back to the seal. Bark back to the seal. Oh, this is the quietest group of 6-year-olds I've ever had. Very good, thank you. But behind them is a beautiful woman. And she's got a hat on her head that has a plume of feathers going out the top. And behind her is an elegant-looking dog. It's called an Irish Wolfhound. And there are 3 little dogs running scissored in between the dog's legs underneath, and then one jumps on top and puts his paws on the other dog's head and just goes, yip, 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 yip. Say hello, everybody together on the count of 3 to that little doggy. Say it back. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's give a big round of applause. And let's move away from sound effects. I think that's going to be a great idea. Go ahead, open your eyes and look at me if you would. Go ahead and open your eyes and look at me right up here. Anytime I want to take you back into hypnosis, only me, only for this show. I mean, if you work with another hypnotist or go to another show, fine. But it's not like your friends can do this. But on stage with me here or tonight, anytime I want to take you back into hypnosis, all I have to do is say 1, 2, 3 and sleep. And you'll immediately go back in as deep or deeper than you were before. Let's go ahead and practice it. 1, 2, 3 and sleep. As deep or even more deeply into hypnosis than you were before. Feel that relaxation. Focus again. Go ahead and open your eyes one more time. 1, 2, 3 and sleep. Deeper, more focused, relax. And one more time just for practice. Go ahead and open your eyes. Focus right up here. Even deeper than you just were. 1, 2, 3, and sleep. Deeper, more focused, relaxed. We've gone into the county fair and circus that they've combined together for us. And they have a hall of mirrors. I'd like you to go ahead and open your eyes, but remain in hypnosis. Open your eyes and stand up. And kind of spread out on the stage a couple of feet in front of your chairs, but stand up if you would please. And kind of spread out a little bit. Go ahead and spread out that way. Give yourselves some room. Standing upright, 1, 2, 3, sleep. In your imagination, imagine as if you're going into a hall of mirrors. It's going to distort how you look in funny ways, and I'll describe that for you. And you are going to show the audience what that looks like in the theater of your own mind. Go ahead and open your eyes. 1, 2, 3. Deeply hypnotized. Walk into that hall of mirror, and you see the first mirror. It's just a normal mirror. Go ahead and check yourself out in that mirror. Hey, go ahead and pretend like you've got a comb. Go ahead and get your hair combed. Get your hat straight. But go ahead and just get everything the way it should be. Go ahead and comb your hair, that's right. And you go to that second mirror, and you look at that second mirror. It makes you look like a short little squat person. Show them what a short little squat person looks like. Go ahead and show everybody what a short little squat person looks like. And go ahead and make funny gestures with your hands. And see how funny you look, and start to laugh yourself. Start to laugh yourself, that's right. And you go to the next mirror, and all of a sudden you are tall and super skinny. Show them what just tall and super skinny looks like. That's right, the shoulders go up, and it's like you're 7.5 foot tall. Your feet are way down there. Look where your feet are, way down there. And your head is way up there. Go ahead and look at your head. And look at how long your face is. Isn't that funny? That is great. You walk to the next mirror. And in that mirror, you look squiggly and wiggly from side to side. Show them what a squiggly, wiggly yourself looks like. Go ahead and show them. You can move while you're in hypnosis. Show them what a squiggly, wiggly person like you would look like. That's right. That's right. Just waving from side to side. Very, very good. Give them a big round of applause. And you walk to the next mirror and you look in. You don't see anything. You don't see anything. Go ahead and take a step forward. Take a step forward. Put your nose against the mirror. See if you can see anything. We're lying right there. They tried to scare you. They tried to back away. That wasn't any fun at all. Shake your hand at them. That wasn't very fun at all, was it? No. Give them a big round of applause. Open your eyes, look at the chairs behind you, and go back and sit. If you didn't sit exactly where you were before, I don't care. Give them a big round of applause. 1, 2, 3, and sleep. Deeper, more focused, relaxed. We only have about 5 more minutes, and then we have to make way for the cherry pie auction. I don't think I'm going to do everything I had up here. Let's see. This is a brand new skit. We had this idea today. How many of you were over there for the rabbit show? Raise your hand if you were over there for the rabbit judging. Anybody over there for the rabbit judging? A little bit? Okay. Do any of... No. Guess what? We don't right now because of a disease, but let's pretend that disease isn't there. Have you raised ducks or chicken? Raise your hands if you've raised ducks or chickens. Okay. You are not showing your prize chicken. You are the prize chicken. So get down in your roost. Go ahead and get yourself settled down in the roost. Show us what a hen in her roost would look like. And get that neck going. She's looking around. She's looking around. And there's a bug over there. See if you can get the bug. See if you can get the bug. That's right. That's right. And you know, you don't understand what's going on around you. You've just been hand-raised as a chick. And that big, tall thing that comes and feeds you and waters you, she's not around. Look around for her. Look around for her. You don't see her anyplace, but all of a sudden, oh, the weirdest feeling is happening. The weirdest feeling is happening. It's happening down where you sit. It's happening down where you sit. You've never felt this before. It's like a pressure. And you are going to lay your very first egg. You feel that urge to push. You feel that urge to push. Show them what that feels like. Show them what that feels like. You're going to lay an egg for the very first time. And a chicken that's going to lay an egg makes a little sound. Go ahead and make that little sound that a hen would make. Go ahead and do it. Go ahead. Yeah, right like that. And you push and something moves just a little bit. Just a little bit. How do you feel? Weird. How do you feel? Awkward. What is going on down there? Do you have any idea? Oh, no. Well, uh-oh. Here we push again. Push again. Push again. And there's something underneath you. Go ahead. Yeah, look down there. There is something underneath you. It wasn't there before. Check under there. Where did that come from? 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 I don't know. And it is shiny, and it's white, and look up out in there. Here comes that tall thing that feeds and waters you, and you feel proud. You feel happy. You don't know why. It's just this rush of look what I did. And then go ahead and each of you open your eyes so you can stand up safely and stand up like a proud new mother hen would stand up. Go ahead and open your eyes and stand up. And then step aside and point with your head at that new. And she says, it's an egg. You laid an egg and she's so happy for you. She's so happy for you. And you look at her and you go, I laid an egg. Go ahead, show her. Show her how proud you are. Very good. Go ahead and sit back down. That's a brand new skit. I don't know if we'll do it again, but give them a big round of applause. 1, 2, 3, and sleep. Instead of a chicken, you're a duck. You are a prize duck. And you all know what sound a duck makes. Go ahead and make a duck sound for me. Except I learned through Christy something very interesting working at these county fairs. I grew up in a resort in Minnesota. What do I know about ducks? I found out that the hens make all the noise and the drakes are silent. The women are talkative, but the men are quiet. I don't know how that works in your house, but that's how it works. I'm going to pick people. Go ahead and open your eyes and step forward. Step forward right up there. Go ahead and open your eyes and step forward. Stand right up there. And go ahead and open your eyes and step forward. And come right over here. Because you are the 3 finalist ducks. Your mallards. 2 hens and a drake. And you are proud to be up here. Go ahead and show us and let us hear what a proud duck you are. Go ahead. Can I make a duck sound? No. I don't know, judges aren't impressed. You want to win that ribbon. What is a proud hen sound? And you're the drake. You're strong. Your wings are back. You're proud. Show them some drake attitude. You don't need to talk, do you? None of this. Go ahead, open your eyes. Check out the hen to your right. Is there anything for you to worry about over there? Check out the hen to your left. Is there anything you need to worry about over there? Now here come the judges. Go ahead and show me your duckly best. Show me your duckly best. Okay, by applause, ladies and gentlemen. Is this the best duck tonight? By applause. Yeah! Okay. Is this the best duck? By applause. Is this the best duck? By applause. Oh, we have our winner. Give the drake a big round of applause. Go ahead and have a seat. Thank you very much. Have a seat. That's right. And look at the other ducks on either side of you who didn't even get picked. What do you think of that attitude? All of a sudden, bang, you can speak human. What do you think of that attitude you just got from your friend here?
I don't know.
He's just going to take it, isn't he? You know why? Because you are the proud winning drake. Go ahead and take one more bow up there. Give him another big round of applause. That's great. Have a seat. Have a seat. I want to give you all a gift. If you would go ahead, 1, 2, 3, and sleep. I'll be doing the same thing tonight. You can pick a second thing or reinforce it tonight if you come back on stage. First of all, we did just a very few brief skits, but did you have fun? Give yourselves applause if you had fun up here. Okay, well, I was hoping for a little bit more than that, but that's fine. Did you have fun out in the audience? Very good. All right. I want you to think of one thing that if you began to do it, feel it, or believe it, you would improve your life on your own terms. Please, not something about video games or computer games. But in school or in your family or in the chores that you do, whatever it is, if you could think of one thing that if you began to do it, feel it, or believe it, your life would improve on your own terms. When you've got that, go ahead and nod your head and raise your hands. Very good. One person, 2, 3, 4. The rest of you go ahead and keep on thinking about it. Put your hands down. I'm going to emerge you all from hypnosis, but as you emerge more and more out of hypnosis, I want you to have that thing go more and more deeply into your subconscious mind. And here's the deal. It is not going to become an obsession. It's not going to get in the way of anything else. But when you hear that little voice reminding you, hey, it would be good if we did, felt, believed, or said whatever it is, it will remind you to go ahead and do it. And maybe it won't really come into effect until you go back to school in the fall. Well, that's fine. But you can still practice it during the summer. So if you would please, one last time, stand up, open your eyes to a big round of applause. Stand up, please, open your eyes. As I count from 1 to 5, I want you to fully emerge from hypnosis. As far as I'm concerned, I want you to remember the entire show. But if you want the mystery and have people tell you what a great drink you were, or whatever it is, you can have the amnesia if you want it, but I would prefer that you remember the show. But on the count of 5, be fully immersed. If you are not fully immersed from hypnosis, you cannot leave the stage. That's a hypnotic suggestion. You cannot leave the stage. So if you don't go out of hypnosis, you don't leave the stage. If you do come out of hypnosis, which is what I want you to do, you leave the stage, and we go have some hamburgers, and there's still a line going, so we haven't missed anything. 1, let that energy come up all the way through your feet, all the way up your legs, more and more. Feel that waking state, conscious self come back and remind yourself how interesting and hopefully fun, I want it to be fun, all the way up into your hips and come up your body, up your back. Let it even come into your shoulders. Maybe you want to stretch a little bit. 2, for the next couple of 3 days, even longer if you like. The color red can be a gentle yet persistent reminder of this suggestion you're giving yourself right now on how you can improve your life. Red, 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 red. Could be the color of a taillight, stoplight, or red of a neon sign, but when you see the color red, it's just a gentle reminder. And look at the shirt you're wearing of what it is that you want to improve with your life. 3, let that energy come down your arms. Go ahead and stretch out, up into your neck, up into your head. Let all that waking state energy come back. 4, even though we had just a few brief minutes doing hypnosis. And 5, fully emerged from hypnosis to one more round of applause. If you have not emerged, you have to stay on stage, but if you are emerged, please come on by, let me shake your hand and say thank you very much. Have a great night. Go ahead and give us some music there, Christy. Thanks for coming up. We'll do another show at 7:30. Hopefully we have some adults up here, and we'll have some more fun that way. Very good. Thank you all. My name is Edward Wonder. It's a pleasure. I'm looking forward to the 7:30 show tonight. If you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer them. Have a great rest of the night.
And on the count of 3, we're going to release that relaxation over the top of your head and allow it to go down through and over your body like a warm, gentle shower. Before we do that, I'm going to ask you to go ahead and uncross your ankles, if you would please. You can cross them later if you want to. Also, let your hands be in your lap. And later on, if you want to move and go ahead and cross your hands or ankles later, you're more than welcome to. But for right now, just let that relaxation, 1, 2, 3, flow down your neck, down your shoulders, the lower sway, or your back, wrap around through your chest, let it come down your arms to your hands, thumbs, fingers, all the way to their tips. Let this deepening hypnotic focus and relaxation flow down your spine into the lower sway of your back, your tummy, and your abdomen, all the way down to your tailbone. Let it flow from your tailbone to your hips, to your hands to your hips, into your legs, all the way down to the very soles of your feet, allowing every cell, muscle, and fiber of your being to join you in this deepening hypnotic state of focus and relaxation. Bring this magnified sensation of relaxation back to your eyelids. Really allow your eyelids to relax so much they simply won't open. And again, on the count of 3, I'm going to have you try to open your eyes. You're going to find that you can't. In fact, the harder you try, the deeper you go, the harder you try. Taking yourself twice as deep, that's right, twice as deep into hypnosis as you just were, refusing to remove that relaxation. 1, 2, 3, try to open your eyes, but you can't. Try harder, harder, harder. Good, stop trying. And go even more deeply, focused and relaxed. Take that deepening hypnosis, relaxation, focus to the top of your head. Really allow yourself to relax. In a moment, we're going to release that one last time. I want you to go 10 times as deep. That's right, 10 times deeper into hypnosis for your own benefit, learning to control everything you can control in your body. 1, 2, 3, 10 times deeper, top of your head, all the way down your body, even to the very soles of your feet. Totally focus on my words and the work you and I are going to do together. Totally able to improve on the words that I use, the suggestions that I make, the imagery we create. You can talk while you're in hypnosis. You can either tell me how to improve it myself or just improve it on your own. Every cell, muscle, and fiber of your being coming into agreement, but especially that tender, sensitive flesh around your nipples that are your nipples. I want you to imagine on the back of your hand. I'm just caressing the back of your hand, but I want you to imagine that I'm removing any sensation of discomfort from the back of your hand. Any sensation of discomfort whatsoever. You can feel pleasure, pressure, pleasure too. You can feel pleasure, you can feel pressure, you can feel cold, you can feel warm, but no discomfort whatsoever. In fact, it becomes like the skin is leathery, or you're wearing a leather glove, or maybe like Novocaine has been shot into the wrist, and the back of your hand just becomes numb. No discomfort whatsoever. Feeling more and more desensitized with every caress, every stroke the sensation leaves, until finally you feel nothing, 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 nothing at all in the back of your hand. All sensation leaving. And you may or may not have been aware, but I did put pressure on the back of your hand. How would you describe that pressure that I put on the back of your hand?
Kind of like pinching.
Kind of like pinching. Close enough. A light pinch, a medium pinch, or a hard pinch.
Medium.
Very good. Go ahead and open your eyes and look at the back of your hand and look at that divot that I put there. Go ahead and close your eyes. Relax. Let me bring all sensation back. All sensation back. Let your back of your hand become as sensitive as it's ever been. Let the back of your hand have all of its feeling return. All of its feeling return. have all the feeling return to the back of your hand. And now, when it becomes uncomfortable, just tell me.
There.
Okay, very good. All right, go ahead and open your eyes. That's about a minute old. That is totally fresh. I pinched there 2 to 3 times longer, and I pinched there at least twice as hard. That's called glove anesthesia. Okay? So do you see the difference, and now realize the difference between those two? Okay, go ahead and close your eyes. Deeper, more focused, relaxed, 1, 2, 3, as deep or even more deeply hypnotized than you were before. And let's create this glove anesthesia again. Just let all sensation of any kind of discomfort leave the back of your hand. You feel my touch. If we were to plunge it into ice cold water, if we were to put it into warm water, if we were to put a scratchy material against it or a soft material against it, you'd feel all those things. But you wouldn't feel any discomfort whatsoever, would you? Not unless it was very hot or extremely cold for a long period of time, or if it was scratchy and we started to rub that scratchiness against there. Otherwise, there's no discomfort back here at all, is there? Now, just in your mind, have it be as if you have control over this numbness, this lack of irritation, and bring it up your arm, past your elbow, into your upper arm, and let it flow into your shoulder and split it in half, but by splitting it in half, like a starfish, both halves grow. And let that one half go across to the right side of your body, the original other half staying right here. And they both get just as numb, lack of irritation on the back of your hand. And now, let that go down to your breasts, especially your nipples. And let that sensation of lack of irritation, there is nothing that can irritate those nipples unless it has a purpose. You put on a wool sweater just really quick, but you don't have a bra or camisole on, and you're walking around and that wool rubs against your skin and your nipples maybe, well, after a while that would naturally get irritating, wouldn't it? It's serving a purpose. Because guess what? It's probably also irritating on your shoulders, it's probably irritating against your belly, might be irritating on your arms. Well, why shouldn't your nipples be irritated too? Does that make sense? Yeah. Or you spill hot coffee or soup. Well, it's going to burn your neck, it's going to burn your chest, it's going to burn the regular flesh of your breast. Why shouldn't it burn on your nipples too? Correct? But as far as irritation that serves no benefit, have that glove anesthesia become nipple anesthesia. And imagine in your mind with 1,000 times more power, instead of lemon, it's your man being wonderfully intimate but infantile, and he is down there kissing and suckling on your nipples, playing with them with his teeth, playing with them with his lips, and there's no irritation whatsoever. You feel pressure. You may feel a little nip or scraping from his teeth. Or if he's playing with his fingers, you feel the pressure of him using his fingers. You might feel kind of like a pinch on your nipples. Like there was kind of like a pinch down here, if he was pinching. But none of it has any irritation to it whatsoever. None of it has any irritation whatsoever. I want you to create that imagination now. In effect, through your auditory memory, your tactile memory, the sounds that he makes, looking at him, if you can look down and he looks up. I want you to include all of those things, simply subtracting out, muting that irritating sensation you used to feel. And now it's just pressure. It's him being sweet, it's him being kind, it's him being silly. Because I am serious. When my wife kisses me on my nipples, yeah, okay, fine. Does absolutely nothing for me. Probably 80% of men are that way, 60% of men. I don't know, it's been a while since I've read Cosmo. That's the kind of sensation. I'm aware that she's doing it. I think it's sweet that she's doing it. It's kind of a relief to not have her at my neck or my ears or my cheek or my lips. I figure she's either going south or she's coming north or whatever. But as far as my nipples are concerned, yep, there she is. Nothing more, nothing less. Doesn't irritate me that she's there. And it doesn't arouse me either. And when you have that in your own imagination, just nod your head. Yeah. And now program your brain that is how it is. Because we experience no sensation, sight, sound, taste, smell, whatever, until our brain tells us what it is. It doesn't mean anything to us. And so have your brain tell you, he's being sweet, he's being silly, he's kissing me, he's caressing me, he's scratching, he's pinching, whatever it is, nibbling. And it gives him pleasure to do so. Good for him. And there's an absolute lack of irritation in your nipples.
Mm-hmm.
How does that make you feel?
Relaxed.
Yeah. And if he goes south, is that fine?
Yeah.
And if he goes north, is that fine?
Yeah.
Yeah. And sometimes he might have one hand on a breast and one hand down between your legs. Is that fine?
Yeah.
He might be nibbling on your neck with one hand on your breast. Is that fine?
Yeah.
He might, if this is too graphic, just tell me to stop. But you're on top. Have you ever been on top?
Yeah.
And your breasts are right there for him. And he reaches up while you're just having fun down below.
Uh-huh.
Is there going to be any irritation to that whatsoever?
No.
No. And in fact, isn't it kind of sweet that he does that?
Mm-hmm.
But if in his enthusiasm he should ever squeeze too hard or he should ever twist on those things and it hurts, is that okay?
No.
No, because it hurts, right?
Right.
And you have every right to say ouch or oh or don't do that or stop or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But does that have anything to do with the irritation that you used to have?
No.
Not at all. How does that make you feel?
Better.
Yeah. Twice as better. Absolutely numb all around and within, behind and above those nipples. Now, one thing we didn't talk about before. The sides of your breasts, the underside of your breasts, the top of your breasts. Is any of that skin sensitive? Does it like to be touched?
Yeah.
Okay, keep that. If he's sweet and nuzzling or caressing or scratching along the skin of your breast, that's pleasurable to you, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let him have that. Let you have that. And enjoy the heck out of it. And it feels pretty good, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, from the outside, I figure you're good to go as far as checking your own nipples being totally dissensitive now. Do you feel you're at that point too?
Probably.
Okay. What I'm going to do, and you can open your eyes just so you keep your own orientation. I'm going to take that camera, I'm going to keep it pointed at me. You turn your back so that you're facing that wall. You do whatever it is that you should do to check your own self out. And I'm going to just keep me here in the camera frame while you do that. And a lack of irritation, a numbness. And nobody's looking in, so you don't need to worry about that either. A lack of irritation, a numbness. You can feel pressure. If it were to be too hard, it hurts. But normal stuff is normal stuff.
No, it felt good.
Cool. And when you're totally presentable, let me know.
I'm ready.
Cool. All right, go ahead and turn yourself around.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to be checking to see that we're both in the frame when we do it again. I am going to review this to just see how nerdy I looked having the camera facing at me. Okay, very good. Now, as far as I'm concerned, you're out of hypnosis. Would you agree with me?
Yeah.
Okay. Since it was an issue 35 years ago, do you realize you were in hypnosis?
Do
Do
now?
you? Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
What, what about the eyes not opening? I mean,
Yeah, I was there.
And that's part of the testing and convincing
Yeah.
that I was talking about before. I'm not going to ask the details of what you were doing,
Yeah.
but how satisfied are you that you and your husband could be in foreplay? Husband, I'm still doing that. You and your man could be in foreplay for half an hour, 45 minutes, whatever. And he's going to be there for a while, and he's going to leave for a while, and he comes back for a while, whatever.
Yeah.
That lack of irritation, that numbness,
Yeah.
is going to remain there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay? But when he does anything over here, up here, or under there,
Yeah.
that still feels good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
How cool is that?
Pretty cool.
Okay. What time are we at? We're at 11:13. I told him we'd be out of here at 11:30, and that'll be a good hour and a half, well, hour and 20 minutes at
Yeah.
least.
Yeah.
If you can do it on your own, after you've done this 2, 3, 4 lovemaking sessions, you know what feels good here, you know what feels good down here, you know what feels good along here.
Yeah.
I'm going to suspect that nipple stimulation that feels good doesn't feel like any of these things. It's its own pleasure.
Yeah.
But you can still borrow what it feels like to be kissed here
Yeah.
and give it a different flavor, a different sensation on your nipples. My bias is I would like you to be able to have arousal or increase arousal
Yeah,
or change arousal, whatever the words are. And if down the road you want to do another session to transfer from this state to that state,
Yeah.
I'm as positive as I can be that you'll be able to.
Okay.
You also might be able to do it spontaneously on your own.
Oh.
Because getting really, really aroused can be a natural hypnotic state.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I've been there.
Right. And you can go, what if it feels good? And in work that I've done with couples, I think the best thing, the imagery I could give, and again, you modify it any way you want to, but you know how good it feels to have your vulva and your mons and your clitoris
Yeah.
caressed and kissed and whatnot.
Yeah.
Imagine as if, like we did here,
Yeah. Yeah.
that you're bringing that up into here.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay? okay, when you're in that natural hypnotic state of being hyper-aroused in the first place.
Yeah.
Okay? Now, if that's sufficient, okay,
Okay.
but if not, come in and we'll do the same kind of imagery, okay, but I'm keeping my distance,
Yeah,
yada,
yeah.
yada, yada.
Yeah.
So are you satisfied with what you experienced today?
Yeah.
Cool. Was I inappropriate in any fashion
No,
whatsoever?
no.
Okay. Thank you
Yeah.
very much. Any other questions for me?
No.
Okay. And as far as I'm concerned, this isn't like, you know, Benacane or Novocaine or anything like that. It's not going to wear off.
Oh.
He could go at it for 20, 25 minutes.
Maybe.
15 minutes a nipple. I don't care. It's not going to wear off, is it?
Right, it's not.
Right. But if he didn't shave that day and he does this accidentally, that can be irritating.
Yeah, it can.
But it can be irritating on your chin or on your cheek too, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. And so it's that same normalcy. Okay?
Yeah.
You know, if he's between your thighs and he's not shaved, that can be irritating, right?
Yeah.
Well, same thing on your nipples.
Oh, yeah.
In other words, we're not making that dissensitivity any kind of a negative thing as
Right.
far as it should have hurt, but it didn't. That's why I'm trying to cover.
Yeah.
Cool?
Yeah.
Anything else?
No.
Okay. Let's take 5 more minutes. Close your eyes. 1, 2, 3, and sleep. As deep or even more deeply hypnotized than you were before. All the way down. Deeper and deeper down. Only because you've given me permission to. I participate. I want you to briefly go through that whole process again. Create your own glove anesthesia, except create it directly over your nipples right now. Not only the surface, but underneath and behind. And know you can do this in your own conscious state. You're creating it, you're programming it, you're developing it in hypnosis. But it's now a natural part of who you are. Later on, you might naturally be able to change that sensation to pleasure. But I would say for the first 3 or 4 times that you two are being intimate together, keep it at the numbness. And he's just having fun, and oh yeah, honey, it feels fine. Isn't it cool that it doesn't gross me out anymore, or irritate me, or upset me, or make me uptight, or whatever your words are? Isn't it cool? Yeah, this is great. And he's just as infantile happy as any man can be. And then he goes north, he goes south, whatever he does. And if you happen to be above him and he reaches up and he caresses and fondles, it doesn't irritate you in any way. You're just enjoying your own sexual pleasure or foreplay down below just as much, whether he's doing anything up there or not. Isn't that true?
Mm-hmm.
And on the sides of your breast, tops of your breast, underneath of your breast, that is still so nice to have it be touched. Isn't that right?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Think of all of the time he spends in foreplay and how actually little of it he spends on your nipples in comparison. Because you have neck, you have cheeks, you have the back of your neck, you have your ears, you have your lips, you have who knows what other erogenous zones that Cosmo says we have. The sides of your breast, the tops of your breast, the underneath of your breast, between your thighs, the whole intimate area of where your mons and clitoris and vulva are to begin with. And who knows, you might have other erogenous zones someplace other in your body. That's absolutely fine. And so if he spends a few minutes around your nipples, gives you time to relax, get recharged for the next pleasure center that he hits. Isn't that true?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. And maybe later on you'll be able to modify that. Maybe you'll decide I don't want to. Both are fine with me. But for right now, that absolute numbness underneath your nipples around your nipples, on your nipples, is going to be such a pleasurable relief for you, isn't it? I want you to keep that for the rest of your life or until you change it till you can have pleasure there. But experience the relief of, oh my God, he's going to do it again. No, you don't have that anticipation negatively anymore. In fact, you're kind of curious what it's going to feel like, aren't you? How cool is that? In a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 5. As I do, I want you to fully emerge from hypnosis, opening your eyes at the count of 5, but not before. 1, let that waking state, conscious, logical awareness come back to you, and let that logical self integrate with what you have created physically and emotionally and affirm what you have created here today. 2, for the next couple of 3 days, even longer if you like, the color red can be a gentle yet persistent reminder of your ability to maintain this comfort during intimacy within your nipples. Red, 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 red. It could be the color of a taillight, stoplight, red of a neon sign. It might be clothing that you wear, something wherever you're at, or even the color of your purse. But whenever you see the color red, it's simply a subconscious awareness that you have total comfort should he ever spend time around your nipples. 3, even though we had just a few brief minutes doing hypnosis here today, you feel wonderful, confident that you can enjoy your intimate time with your man now. 4, preparing to open your eyes, refreshed, full of energy, ready to finish out the rest of your day. Kind of curious, not pushy, but kind of curious what this is going to be like when he's actually there with his hands or his lips. And 5, opening your eyes, refreshed, full of energy, and ready to finish out your day.
Yeah.
And how do you feel?
Relaxed.
What's the most dynamic thing you're taking away from your session here today?
The sensitivity. It's not there.
Yeah. So a lack of sensitivity.
Right.
Can you give that a word, because I'm limited, like numbness or unawareness or disassociation, or how you know, it's just pressure. How would you describe it?
Just lack of sensitivity.
Very cool.
That's
Like a Novocaine shot or a cream
Not quite
or something
that,
like
but
that. Yeah, very cool. I'm very happy for you. Is it okay if I turn off the count?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Do.